The Halal Times, the voice of Ummah. On August 10th, 6 journalists in Gaza were executed in a single Israeli strike. Anas Al-Sharif, Mohammed Qreiqeh, Ibrahim Zaher, Mohammed Noufal, Moamen Aliwa, and Mohammed Al-Khalidi. Their only weapon was a camera. Their only crime was showing the world the truth. The world erupted in anger, protested on the streets, and slammed Israel for targeting journalists, which is labeled a clear war crime under international law. Israel's excuse, as everyone might have already guessed, was that the journalists were members of Palestinian resistance. What a lame excuse, and also the same as always. However, it appears that the world should not solely place the blame and criticism on Israel, as evidence suggests that Britain may have played a role in initiating the attack. Scotland's The National reported that a British spy plane, code N6147U, was active at RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus just 2 hours before the deadly strike. Flight radar shows nothing. The transponder was turned off over Gaza, a standard practice during UK surveillance missions. The Ministry of Defence refuses to say whether it holds intelligence from that mission or if it shared it with Israel. Labour MP Kim Johnson says Britain can't keep dithering questions. Transparency on such a serious matter is a democratic obligation. Independent MP Ayub Khan calls it a disgrace. The government's silence is not neutral. It actively enables the targeting of civilians and journalists. This isn't an isolated incident. Middle East Eye has already revealed the MOD refused to release spy plane footage of 2 Israeli attacks that targeted and executed British citizens and aid workers. Even the family of James Kirby, a British aid worker executed in April 2024, was told precisely nothing. The MOD admitted it had surveillance footage from the day he died, footage from an RAF spy plane supposedly searching for Israeli hostages. But what about the truth, locked away? By the way, the world has comprehended this truth until now, despite the denials made in public. And here is the reality. The UK's government claims these flights are to rescue hostages. However, the timing, secrecy, and targets repeatedly reveal a different story, suggesting that Britain's technology could be directing Israel's weapons not towards the resistance fighters, but towards journalists, medics, and aid workers. This controversy is not just about the UK. The United States, Canada, and France, so-called champions of press freedom and human rights, may condemn Israel publicly for show. But behind closed doors, they were funding and arming it earlier and are doing the same right now as well. They provide state-of-the-art intelligence to help Israel eliminate the very people exposing the genocide in Gaza. But the question arises, why are they wasting their expensive weapons on targeting journalists instead of the fighters? Why do they specifically target journalists? Because without them, the brutal onslaught is invisible. But why target hospitals? Destroying the injured leads to the elimination of the witnesses. This is not just war. This is a war on truth itself. These journalists risked everything to tell the world what was happening in Gaza. Their cameras will never roll again. And if the UK and its Western allies really did help in these attacks, as the evidence suggests clearly, then their hands are just as bloody as those who fired the missiles. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakallahu khairan.